I knew I wasn't gonna like you from the start. You're too stuffy.
The feeling is mutual, I assure you.
I'm glad we're on the same page. And yet here we are, waiting for the end together. Maybe Freud has a better sense of humor than I thought.
Who knows? But he might get mad for real if we keep putting this off.
Freud? Mad? Now that's funny.
Let's head in. The air here is oppressive.
Don't waste your time moping around out here, staring into the distance. It's not as romantic as you think.
Not when you do it, perhaps.
Phantom and Luminous are always at it. You'd think the rest of us would have rubbed off on them by now.
I think they're perfect for each other. One's a chatterbox and the other's a stick in the mud. They can distract the Black Mage with their comedy routine while we jump him from behind.
True. But you know they'd take you apart if they heard you say that. Oh, look. There's another wave of monsters coming. There's just no end to them, is there?
We should get inside while we have a chance.
I'll stay here. Somebody's gotta keep them off your backs.
All right. I'm heading in. But I'll see you later, yeah?
Of course.
Things were looking grim. The Black Mage was stronger than any of us expected. And as we fought, the truth became obvious. The Transcendent's power could not be overcome. Our only remaining option was to imprison the Black Mage behind the Seal of Time.
I've activated all 5 seals. We're ready for the next step.
To complete the spell, we just need to charge the seal stone with a lifespan's worth of time. It's the only way to draw the power of time from the Black Mage.
A lifespan? But that would sacrifice someone's very existence.
Don't look so worried. That's my thing.
Nonsense! Do you truly intend to give up your life so casually?
I designed the seal. I made the plan. Besides, it's my turn to play the big hero for once. Sorry, but you all get to clean up my mess this time.
How can you joke about this? It should be me. It's my responsibility.
Luminous, I know how you feel. With this,
I'll do it.
oh, stop it. The fate of Maple World is in our hands. We can't be getting sentimental.
That's why I'll do it. After the magic you used getting us here, your body can't handle the strain of powering the seal stone.
Mine can.
Luminous, you're the only one here whose magic can match the Black Mage. We need your power over light to end this.
Then you expect me to stand by as you sacrifice yourself?
Come on, it's the best way. I have no family, no clan. No one will miss me. Except you lot, I suppose.
But
Look, we're running out of time. Let's get this over with and argue about it in the afterlife. Deal?
Stop! I wish...
Don't worry about it. What happened?
Please. God.
God?
You're awake! The fox god heard my wish!
Where am I?
Under the fox tree, of course. You must be feeling awful if you don't know that.
Fox Tree? Is it far from the Temple of Time? What happened to the Black Mage?
What's a black mage? Can you eat it? 'Cause food doesn't last long around pointy-eared foxes.
Pointy ear foxes? I've never heard of them, but it's a fitting name if... Wait, why are there so many moons? The sky.
What about it?
There's more than one moon.
So? There's always been more than one moon. Did you hit your head?
What do you mean there was always more than one? That's impossible. There should be one sun and one moon.
Oh boy. You must have gotten thumped if you think Grandis only has one moon.
Grandis? I've never heard that name before.
Hello? Anyone in there? Oh, okay. I better get you to the village before you get yourself eaten. Come on!
Well, I suppose that's my best option.
Are you always this slow? Is it because you don't have a tail?
Well, I'm a human, so obviously I don't have...
Ugh, you're so slow! I'm going ahead. There shouldn't be anything too dangerous out here so long as you follow me. Stay on the path, okay? And remember, if you run into something hungry, holler. Get it? Good human. See you soon!
Someone at the village has to know the way to Maple World.
fox tree and press your hands together and... Don't just stand there. Do as I do. Fox God? This is my new friend Shade and, you'd be surprised by how someone so funny looking could be so cool, so make sure nothing tries to make Shade its lunch, okay?
Interesting that fox people believe in a fox god. Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Hey, Shade! Stop fooling around and start praying to the fox god! Ask her to watch over you! Hurry!
Please watch over me? What was that? It was like my body was covered in shining light.
The fox god gave you her blessing. Say thank you before she regrets it. You're not even a fox, so she must like you a lot.
Thank you? Wait, so the fox god is real?
Dummy. Why would I pray to something that isn't real? Besides, you must have felt that fox marble fall into your pocket just now. That means you're practically one of us.
Really? Is the fox god always so welcoming with strangers?
You're not a stranger anymore, Shade. And now, you can use the power of your spirit guardian like a proper pointy-eared fox. You know food won't hop into your mouth if you stand there gaping, right? Lump's already tried it. Now, let's go back to the village.
That should be enough for everyone. I'll head back now. Was the village this way? I don't think this is the right path. This feels familiar. Ah, my head. It feels like it's going to burst. Moonbeam?
Really, Shade? You can't even take care of yourself. But don't worry. It's my turn to protect you.
Your turn? Then that wasn't a dream. We fail? No, the seal worked. I'm sure of it. What happened?
Please. God.
God?
Somebody. Please. Help!
Phew. Just when do you intend to get up, lazy bones? At this rate, I should really just dump you on someone else. No. I can't turn my back on someone who was injured while protecting one of my foxes, even a human. Getting you back on your feet is going to take a lot out of me with the shape you're in. Stranger, you and I are going to be asleep for a long, long time.
Shade! Are you okay? Keep that banged up head still. Can you feel your toes?
I'm fine. What happened?
You collapsed after you ran into a tiger. But why are you so far from the village? I told you not to leave the path. You're too weak to be out here on your own.
I got a little lost while I was hunting balloon mice.
If you wanted some tails to eat, you should have just asked me. I would have gotten as many as you wanted.
I needed to gather my thank you gift for the villagers myself.
What's my thank you gift then? Watching you get eaten? Do you know how much You're so stupid! I can't stand you! Why are you following me? Dummy, you still haven't healed fully. Go home and get some rest.
I'm sorry.
What for? Well, I don't care what you remember. You're dumb and you have no ears, and you're way too big, and you hunt worse than a toothless bunny!
I'm sorry.
You know, I'm the one who got that liver for you, Shade. All by myself, in the deepest part of the forest. So, why are you getting hurt gathering mouse tails for everyone else? You dummy!
I know. I'm sorry.
You're still too weak, even with a spirit. You can't run, can't claw anyone, or even bite with those dull teeth. You have no chance against a tiger on your own.
I'll just have to give you some of my power.
What do you mean, give me your power.
You saved my life.
Moonbeam.
My guardian is strong, so I'll be fine even if I give you some of its power. I'll be too weak to fight tigers on my own again, but you'll come help me, right?
While I'm here. What will happen to her after I leave?
Shade?
What if a tiger finds you when I'm not around?
I'll just run, stupid! I'm going ahead, and you'd better follow.
Moonbeam. Try this. Moonbeam! 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 Where did you go? This is her hair tie. She wouldn't just drop it. What if I took too much of her power? If something happened to her, I'd... No. Moonbeam knows these woods like the tip of her tail. Please be safe. Moonbeam!
Shade.
What are you doing all the way up here? Actually, I'm just glad you're okay. Come on, we should head back to the village. Everyone's worried.
I thought that if I climbed up high, it would be easier for the fox god to hear me. I didn't want her to miss my wish. I asked her to keep you here, Shade. With me. You know, I always knew that you'd be leaving someday. There's too much wind in your scent. I gave you my power because I thought you'd have to stay with me. You promised that you'd be by my side, so...
Moonbeam, I'm sorry. Thank you for bringing me to the village. I wouldn't have made it in this world without you. You sacrificed some of your strength just to keep me safe. There haven't been many people who would do something like that for me, and I've never had a place to call home before. But I have someone else like you waiting where I come from, Moonbeam. Someone who held out their hand when I was alone, just like you did. Someone who also gave me a light to follow in the darkness. In those last moments, when I thought I was going to die, I saw his face. He was alone and in pain. I had vanished from the world, but I could see that he was suffering even more than I was. It was unbearable. I'm sure he's racked with guilt, thinking that I actually died, so I need to tell him that I'm still alive. Him and the others who are waiting for me. And if the world they love so much is still in danger, I need to protect it. Once that's done, I'll come back.
You have to help your friends, Shade. But I'm your friend too, right?
Of course you are.
And you're a pointy-eared fox, aren't you?
That's right.
You're my friend. And a fox. So, promise me you'll come back home, no matter what.
I promise.
Wait. I don't want you to forget if you hit your head doing something stupid again. Here. Look. The fox tree will keep our promise safe. That means you can't break it. Otherwise, the fox god is gonna devour you whole. Got it?
Got it.
Are you going to leave right away?
As soon as I have everything I need to travel, yes.
I'm really hungry all of a sudden. You go ahead to the village. I'm gonna get something to eat.
Will you be okay on your own?
Of course. Don't think I'm weak just because I gave you some power. Off I go.
But, Moonbeam, it's still raining.
Shade, did you find Moonbeam?
Yes, I did. She's safe and sound.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you, thank you.
She didn't come back with you?
I think she wants to be alone.
The poor dear. I've grown so used to seeing the two of you together.
I'm sure you were relieved to hear that Tumbleweed knew stories of your home. But Moonbeam...
What child does not fear losing a friend?
So those little holes on the side of your head are your ears? Wow. I was sure someone chomped your ears off when you were a kid.
I thought that too at first, but it turns out humans have flaps on either side of their heads. Those are their ears. And some humans even decorate them with little metal fangs.
Ah, allow me to introduce you to the original resident of your home.
So you're Shade. I thought you might be a human when they told me about your strange appearance. Glad to see that I was right. I usually hide when I encounter strangers, so I've never seen one of you up close before. Mind if I examine you a bit?
Sure. But how do you know about Maple World? Have you been there? What's it like now?
Whoa, slow down! I've never been to Maple World. You can only get there by crossing dimensions. But I've heard of travelers from there. People are saying that Pantheon has a whole bunch of humans now even. I'm sure they'd know more if you talk to them. Isn't that how you came here? Or is there another interdimensional portal nearby?
Another what? No, not at all. I have no idea how I got here.
Weird. So it never occurred to you that you were in another world?
No. I knew I was somewhere else when I saw the multiple moons. Where I'm from, we only have the one. But if what you're saying is true, the interdimensional portal must be some kind of doorway between our worlds. I've never heard of anything like that before.
Yeah, I've overheard people saying that a whole new world's been discovered. But I don't know much beyond that. Sorry, it's just gossip I picked up on the road.
And you think that if I go to this Pantheon, I'll be able to reach Maple World?
I'm not so sure. But I know that there are people from your world in the city. And I haven't heard anything about them being stuck. Maybe you can go back to the portal.
Is that enough for you to go on, Shade? Will you be leaving us?
Yes.
A shame. Tumbleweed, please do us the kindness of guiding Shade to the place you mentioned.
Won't even have time to knock the dust from my paws before I hit the road again. Huh.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I'm joking. Of course I'll help a fellow fox. It's a long way to go on your own.
Have we hurt your feelings in some way, Shade?
Did we bring up your missing ears and tail too much? You're a fox who passed the fox test. Where else could you make your home?
You're not leaving because the old owner of your house is back, are you? Tumbleweed never stays for long. And we always can make room for you, dear.
That's enough, everyone. Shade's mind is set.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. But there's something I have to take care of. I promise to come back once I have.
Very well. Make your preparations.
Here, Take this in case you get hungry on the road.
Humans don't eat this stuff.
What? You don't eat mouse tails? Oh, what about the liver we gave you?
The thing is,
Well, never you mind. Just promise that wherever you go, you'll eat 3 meals a day, and breakfast especially. Foxes eat to live and live to eat, after all.
Has anyone seen my niece? I've been back for hours and I haven't seen teeth nor tail of her.
You'll see Moonbeam once you return from guiding Shade, I'm sure.
Shouldn't we wait until she shows up?
Yes, it may hurt her feelings if she learns you just left.
no, it's best that I go now.
Yes. The sooner we say goodbye, the sooner Shade can return.
Thank you for welcoming me into your home and treating me with such kindness.
Pish posh, there's no need to thank us for that. Now I'm far too old to leave the village with you, so allow me to grant you some of my power instead.
Oh, no. I'll be all right.
Don't be shy now. The world outside the village is far more dangerous than you think.
That's right. Our first duty is to look after other members of the Skulk. So, take my power as well.
It's tradition. When Tumbleweed left the village to wander, we each gave him some of our strength too.
What kind of foxes would we be to let you go off empty-handed?
But
You may be leaving the village, Shade, but you'll always be a pointy-eared fox. So hold your head high like a fox should.
And come back if you're ever in trouble.
Stay safe out there, you hear?
Thank you, everyone. I'll be back someday.
Well, here we are! Welcome to Pantheon, home of the Nova.
It's so different from Fox Point Village.
Well, you can't expect good fox sense from dragonfolk. But you should find a fellow named Cartalion. He's a good un, and can probably tell you what you want to know. Oh, there he is now, the big fellow there. He's the captain of Pantheon's Guard.
Horns and tail like a dragon, and those wings. The Black Mage had a commander who looked like that. Could Magnus have been from Pantheon? Thank you.
No problem. But, you know, it was raining at the village the whole time I was there. You and Moonbeam are really close, aren't you?
I owe her a lot. She looked out for me.
You know, Moonbeam was just a kid when I first left the village. All she did was smile, even when she was sad. And when she did, she was the spitting image of her father. After my brother and his wife, well, I couldn't stand being in that house anymore. I felt like I was drowning. That's why I left to wander. Silver gave me an earful, but I told him that Moonbeam deserved better than a bitter fox who resented the village for still being alive when his family had died.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Be sorry for Moonbeam, not me. I ran away when she needed me, and I just wanted to thank you. You became Moonbeam's friend when she needed one. And I think if she was here, she'd want you to know that. So thank you, Shade. And good luck. I hope things go well and you can come home soon.